All right. Okay. Now that we are available and we can do shit, we're gonna do the other things first. We're gonna do the weeklies before all that. Okay. Oh, it's money related. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. We'll probably use Yunli. Yunli can probably take care of all of this with no real difficulty. Or we can just use Eglaya. Ah, who cares? I don't care anymore. Yes, please.
Intercepting sword technique. Lead through clouds. Here.
Stay put.
I just want to see how well everything can go now.
Stars echo.
Okay, seems pretty good now.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Mountains fall. Descend to earth.
I don't have my. Oh yeah, I don't have my PNG tube up right now because of the thing. Okay, we'll get it up later. Okay. We're just gotta do some. What the hell? Okay, we just gotta do some weeklies until Silver is ready, and then we can start it up. I should bring up his webcam. If he's gonna turn his webcam on, I definitely need to make sure that I stick it in the stream. Other than that, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. It'll be a-okay. I just need to make sure shit doesn't work like that crazy things. We're just gonna do. Come on. I don't want bad shit, but fine, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We can do more shit later. It's fine. Yeah, way too many of those things. You know what? I should not get those ready yet. Just not yet. And yeah, whatever that floats my boat.
Intercepting sword technique.
A day of peace.
The show begins.
Flee.
Okay, we're good.
clouds! Dangerous spots. Resonate all together. Right on time. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me.
Serenity is before me.
Shivering mountains.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Descend to earth.
Is it me or is the internet is the latency going up because of that? It probably did. Oh, and that's gonna be frustrating me. Well, to not to no end, but it is gonna give me the. Ugh. It's fine. We've worked well without it, mostly. We can work without it still. It'll be just fine. No, we're just going to domain. It's fine. Okay, 2 randoms. We got a 3-star out of that. That's fine. And of course, fucking course. Just give me a good curio, and I'll move away from your life as much as I can. Crap. Well, so much about that. Give me an insect nest. Wait, why did I do that? Ah, fuck, whatever. Reward. You know, Rame has never showed up in this this Divergent universe for me. I don't know why. I feel like I deserve at least one show up of Rame, but screw me, I guess. Oh yeah, we got crap precision. I'm a little bit low energy right now because I'm still trying to wake up. I woke up like not too long ago, and I do need to get myself wake up a little bit, get myself straight, and it should be fine. It should be fine. Well, I mean, I lost all my streaming assets, so I have to fucking start over again. But it's fine. It's fine. We can do fine.
Wow. Too bad it's not the sort I wanted.
We'll work it out somehow. I feel like, I wonder if I can use old shit to work. That is still fine.
Let's go.
We're just gonna max out the thingy. We're gonna overwrite 2 things actually. We'll take that. And we don't need an aging memory. Still not giving me anything really good though, but yeah, I think we should be fine. Wow, why do I have more 3-star blessings than the 2-star one? Oh,
A day of peaceful.
Intercepting
interesting.
source. The show begins.
Very interesting.
Through clouds. Yes, you. Dangerous, but harmony and unison.
Oh.
Serenity is before me.
Shivering mountains. Sagacious discernment. Descend to earth.
Should be fine. Working out fine. We're good. I had a remembrance related equation. I don't think I ever remember having that, but it's fine, I guess. We'll have harmony one. That's fine. This is okay. This is a-okay. I keep telling myself this because it is perfectly fine. No Rame. That means no equation purchases, which is whatever. I don't really care. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't need Punklordian. In any other case, I would have loved Punklordian, but not this case. Okay. That's fine. We'll just get another one. Now we are just filled to the brim with 3-star blessings. And that's going to be fine. It's going to be perfectly okay. Don't give me the brain. No, it's not any better, but, you know, it's fine. Sure, game. Sure. Oh, man, I love getting cucked. It's my favorite thing. Well, Ace Trash Digger saved me. You know what? We'll take that. That's fine. I wish the brain was the one that came up, but it's completely fine. Best scenario ever into a slightly less best scenario. Completely fine. It's fine. We can overwrite this into something much better, like that one. That one's so much better. Okay, if that's the case, we will also switch that out with that. That's good. Give me another shite. Yeah, we'll take the feathers. Metaphor goes away. Okay, it's still not what I want. How about you? Propagation? I just need one elation, dude. Come on. There we go. That's what I needed. The whole goddamn time. You know what? I should also get something. Excuse me. I should also get something to eat while I'm at it. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. It's fine. I'm gonna go get a pack of jelly while this runs. Give me a second.
Trial is spitting.
Yes, you. Right on time. Yes, you. Right on time. Harmony and unison. Covering mountains.
I'm back.
Stand to earth. Lead through clouds.
Moment to doubt farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Mountains fall. Yes, you. Right on time. Stars echo. Tempered and forged. All are imbued into the sword.
Alright. That was a fast run. We don't need to save that one. No need to save that one.
Should you have a
Completely
minute,
okay.
take some time for a bath.
Okay, 38 pulls saved so far, and Anaxagoras is coming very soon, but I'm not gonna pull for him. But it seems like I'm going to be saving just enough. Yeah, as much as I like an accent, I don't... As a character, I don't think I want to get him as a unit. Really, mostly not my thing. It really just ain't my thing. I don't know what else to say. Okay, we should mute that real quick. Also, is the page... Yep, that's still up. And we also got all this stuff. We are good. Okay. Okay. Everything is set up and good to go. I just need to make sure our boy is up for it. Interesting. Oh wow, you called me way faster than I actually could react to.
yeah, react quicker.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready. He's like, he seems to be ready. Let's actually press the. Oh, he's already doing it. Holy crap!
Yep.
Yeah, not expecting that. All right. Excuse me. Are you gonna be streaming this as well, or am I the only one that's streaming in YouTube?
You're probably the only one streaming. Like, normally this is what I do, like maintenance and crap. So I'm not streaming on Sunday.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You want to get your cam up or something, or I can just put your reaction, like your Fuji type,
let me see
whatever it is.
Let me see what it looks like. Cause like I wasn't sure if I was gonna use cam or not. Like I'll just check.
Your choice. I don't really think it matters that much, but just in case, I am putting your Discord image.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it. I just gotta tweak the lighting a little bit because it's a little dark. Like, give me a minute.
I mean, no rush there. Okay. What the hell? Okay. What? Oh, okay. For some reason, I I deafened a game source and it didn't deafen, and then I undeafened it and then it deafened. So inside the volume mixer, it's saying I have undeafened this game and it should be playing whatever it's playing. But in reality, it's not playing shit. Ah, yes, my favorite. It's like the best thing I've ever done. Okay. Oh, okay, that works it. All right, I'm completely ready. I guess question mark.
Yeah. Like, all these were like yeah, I think because I had to because of my camera set up on OBS.
Again, if you can't do it, it's fine. We can just do it normally.
I can do it. I can do it. I just gotta like just make the scenery look good, you know.
You gotta set up.
My,
You gotta mood up.
well, yes, look, my room can look like a mess like 90% of the time, so I gotta like at least like basically put some things in the right place to make it look like I'm not like a complete slob.
Okay. How have you been though? It's dude, like time difference makes it really hard to talk to the States boys.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. Been good. I mean, we're all still streaming and having a good time. We're all excited for the Switch 2 to come out. So I know most of us got our pre-orders, so that's all good.
Oh, you guys are actually getting the Switch too.
Yep, we are. We weren't like those map readers and like in the crowd saying like, "Oh, drop the price." I'm like, yeah, look, it like the price could get higher like later on if Trump gets his way. So I'm gonna hedge my bets and hope that like it doesn't go any higher than fucking 500.
I think well, scalping. Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely no. Scalping is definitely a potential problem for sure. I mean, it's already like becoming a problem.
That is actually very fair. Hold on, let me see if I can capture you. No, please and thank you. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
I got your face in there now. Haha. Okay. So you did Star Rail. You've never played Star Rail, but you did look at Star Rail characters before. But that was like before even Kafka came out, if I recall. You saw one.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, you saw one cool looking dude, and that was like the end of it. Thankfully, 2 years have passed. So instead of after, thankfully, actually, you know that is a weird wording, but yes, thankfully, 2 years have passed. And the game has developed into 3.0, 3.3 now. So the game has gone far longer, and the game has a wider roster. So this is going to be quite an interesting thing for you. I think what I figured out for you is because they don't make any demo trailers for 4 stars, I'm just going to turn on the game and blast you all these, like quick script you all the 4-star characters for you to see.
Okay.
And you're just going to just rank them very fast.
Right.
And then we're going to start watching the trailers. Because, again, there is no good fucking way to actually show you that, like, you know, there's some crazy funny shit going on. Also, where is okay.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yep, I do see the guy there holding his staff.
Okay.
Spear, whatever.
Alright, hold on, let me just put you back up. There we go. Your face is back up. Hooray. Okay.
Nice. I have a big screen, so you don't have to worry about me like having it sized down.
Yeah, that's completely fine. All right, so we're gonna go with the 4 stars very fast because again, these are nothing special. Before we start, just a brief explanation of Star Rail. It is Hoyt versus third game. Not even third, actually. It's like fourth or fifth,
really, yeah.
Somewhere around there. This game is basically more sci-fi turn-based game. It definitely has a lot of sci-fi elements into it. It's basically like what happens in like it basically goes beyond like the limitations of normal space and more like I think the best case scenario, the best game to kind of relate to in terms of storyline would be like Mass Effect. You've played a Mass Effect before, right?
I played Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, well, something like that. So there's like infinite
Yeah.
planets out there with infinite races, and we are merely trailblazers going into new lands in this boundless space.
Right.
Surprisingly, there are somewhat called eons, which is basically gods, and they have paths, which is religion. Like in the most simplest terms, this is the most simplest term I can give you, and basically it's not just limited to these, but paths basically become classes for the characters, but they are way more paths, and you can treat these as concepts. Like concepts are
Right.
like concepts for like a cult / religion kind of thing, and different paths believe in different things. Like for some, for example, the erudition. Erudition is a path of knowledge, and the people who are of the erudition tends to seek knowledge, and places high value in knowing things and understanding things and about the world than anything else. Meanwhile,
Right.
destruction is, as the name suggests, people are destroying things. Or things like elation are people who are literally just destined to prank people, and they just want to see the fun of the world, the fun of the universe. Like that is literally it. That is their prerogative. They're like, we just want to have fun, whether that is destructive to you to other people or not. That is beyond our scope of caring. We don't care if it ends up hurting people, or we don't care if we're just not hurting people. As long as I get to have fun, it's all good. Things like that, you have to remember those. Well, and then there are emanators, and so because if you follow a path long enough, and because each path is related to a god, an eon,
Right.
and if they approve your abilities, or if they just look at you as if you're some kind of a chosen special one, they allow them to have a fraction of their powers, and yet they're still like one of the strongest beings. You know how in Genshin Impact they used to have the Archons?
Right.
That's their version of Archons in this game. They're emanators. But that's all you need to know. This all becomes important as time goes for now, but we'll go it. So we do also have a tier list. You're not going to see it right now because I want you to see the game screen first. But let me tell you how the ordering is going right now. And it is top 3, which is... I want to think about top 5, but I think the game is still fine with just having top 3. The roster isn't huge. So these top 3 is your most favorite. Just absolutely your favorite. And if you actually ever played the game, these 3 would be like your first priority to ever get.
Okay.
And then there's the S tier, and then A tier, B tier, and C tier. And C tier is like you hate it. B tier is okay. A tier is you kind of like it, and S tier is okay. Those guys are really good, but they're just not the top 3. But like if I had to say, these guys are crazy.
Okay.
Understood. I think we got ourselves established some sort of rule, an order, I guess. Okay, without any delays, I guess, because we're gonna go through it. We're gonna start with Dan Hong. You've been literally been looking at his face for the past 10 minutes. But this,
he's just been standing there, occasionally pulling out his spear or staff or whatever, and just staring blankly.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, in addition, if you want to ask questions about a character, or if you want to anything about how good they are, or what kind of alliance there are, you feel free to ask if it makes you easier to understand things.
Okay.
So this is Dan Hong. He is one of your crew members. You're in Astral Express. Basically, it's a space train. You have a couple of people that work with you to explore with you, and this is one of your first companions you meet.
Okay. Space train.
And I'm not even kidding. You're you own a space, you're in a space train and you're cruising with the boys, and this is one of the boys.
And I'm guessing that top right insignia is an element, I guess.
Yeah, this insignia is an element. He's wind,
Right,
and
so
he is the hunt.
All right. Let me see the types real quick, because I saw wind, I saw physical. obviously they had fire,
Fire,
ice,
ice, lightning.
lightning, and quantum, and
And the
imaginary.
last two are a little bit of a weird, not common concept, but quantum and imaginary are there.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he seems cool. Like not much I
Mhm.
can really say outside of, like, like clearly like a main character ish, like companion type guy.
Right.
Uh, like he's like probably like the first person you like talk to, or like in regards to a crisis or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, interesting. What's the light cone thing? That's like a
Light cones are basically weapons in this game, but instead of making them and turning them into like
mhm.
different things. Oh, actually, it's much better if I just show you in this way. So basically, light cones are basically weapons in this game, but in concept wise, it captures like a memory of some people, and usually it also has characters relating, and it also shows characters relating to who you have.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Alright.
this is Dan Hung's one, and it looks very simple.
Okay.
But this guy is more aloof. This guy is more like he tries to be funny. He's one of those guys in the room where he tries to be funny, but he's just a little awkward. But he's trying, and because of that, he's a bit of a homie.
Yeah, like again, like the permanently like just like half like opened eyes, like very like he seems like he's not like the screaming shonen protagonist type guy.
Yeah, he actually lives. His room is literally an archive room. He's living in a library, and he's like, yeah, look at all these knowledge and database. This is great for me.
Oh my god, he's just,
He's a
like,
nerd.
surrounded by books. He's a nerd.
He's a bit of a nerd.
My goodness.
So-
I dig it. Like, if I were to place him really anywhere, I mean, there's not much I'm really seeing about him that's like jumping up besides like aloof, cool type guy. So like I might just put him like in the beats here for now.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Next up, making sure to avoid 4-star characters that actually does have a trailer. We're going to Natasha.
Natasha.
She's your first abundance character, which is a healer.
Healers, yeah.
Paths are class, and then in abundance class is actually healers. She is from a planet called the Bellaba. Well, Euro 6, but living in a basically in a never-ending cold region.
Okay.
And she manages an orphanage while also being a doctor. So you can see why there's a teddy bear in one of her idle animations.
Or her wearing a mask in the bottom right there.
Oh yeah, that is her light cone.
Okay. All right.
She's actually as simple as she can get. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I could tell. I mean, like I'm trying to look at like the weapon like on her right on her left side there. It looks like an hourglass almost, but like it's like a flask with like green stuff.
It's a flask. She actually has a grenade launcher.
Really?
Yeah, but like the grenade launcher is just fires once at a time. But she doesn't use that to heal people. She just kind of like gives you the mother's touch to heal.
Okay. Yeah, not bad.
I swear it's gonna get much more interesting once we get to the trailers. But right now, 4 stars that doesn't have a trailer, you're just gonna have to look at their models.
Oh my god. I might slot her into B for now. I do like the aesthetic of like the healer, like but like there's not really much that I'm really getting here. Also,
Yeah.
Bellabog, interesting.
All right,
Like,
we good?
yeah, you can go on.
All right, next 4-star you're gonna see is Yukong. She is a Harmony. Basically, she's a buffer. She's a support buff.
Okay.
And this is what she looks like. She's from a place called Shenzhou, which is basically space China. So it's not like a planet. It's like a multiple Chinese space Chinese fleets, and they're all kind of like nomadic in nature, and they all live in this one place, and they're all long living people. And she is one of those people who have long lives. She is a race called Foxians. Foxians live shorter than the average people in Shenzhou Lofu because they live for like hundreds and thousands of years. But the lifespan of these fox ladies are like 500. I don't remember her age, but she is batshit old. Let's see if I can find her shit. Yeah, that's the one. That is her Lycone. Oh yeah, she's one of the general. Well, she's not a general, but she is one of the main people of the Sky Commissioners, basically police.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, she basically has a bow and arrow, and pretty much it like shoots people down, basically.
Okay. Yeah. I think the fox ears at least. Interesting like look here, but it's mostly this like. I guess that bird's like a companion in a way, or like a.
Yeah, it's one of those robots
Okay.
that they manage.
Okay. Again, it took like a B for me because again, like I'm not really seeing anything that's like jumping out exclusively about her. Like, yeah, but she looks cool. I'll give her that. Like, her character design looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we're going to go to Lynx.
Lynx.
She's also another healer. She's a little kid,
small.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an explorer though. She's like the closest thing I can give you is like Bear Grylls of in some level, I guess. It's a little cute girl, Bear Grylls, and I'm not even kidding you. She loves spending outdoors. That's what she loves doing all the time.
Bear Grylls, but like just very very small.
Goes into tension. She has a backpack that is full of things. And we have in one of her ults is she pulls out a giant fucking pill and she throws it onto everyone and everyone gets healed. We used to make a lot of good jokes out of that, mostly very very inappropriate jokes out of that. But you know what? It's fine because it's still me.
Right. Yeah. Right.
There's anything special about her, but she is so. They're from they have a siblings. So they're all three siblings are playable. And she is the youngest. They're called the Landau siblings, and basically they're like very knowledgeable people. They're like all three of them are very important to Belobog, to the country, but she is more of like the nature and exploration kind. Genius.
Okay. Yeah, like she has a little thermos. Like I don't know. Like, I do like the design. Like it's very functional. Like clearly she's like an outdoors person. What's her weapon again?
So she has a pickaxe, ice pick.
Ah,
She uses that
nice.
to attack, but for her ultimate, she pulls out a giant pill.
I'm sorry, a giant pill.
Yeah, like she literally like looks through, rummages through her bag, pulls out a giant pill, and then throws it at you, and then everyone gets healed.
Oh look, she's roasting a little fish.
And she doesn't eat it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put her in A just on vibes alone.
All right, we're gonna put her in A. Okay. Let's race through these a little bit faster, shall we? All right, this is Hook.
Oh,
Back to Belobog. Yeah, she's even smaller. She's a kid. That's why she's small. I mean, that's kind of a thing. So she's part of the like nuisance. So she's part of the like a kid groups that are kind of like nuisances. What is the word? Troublemakers. So she's like one of the So she's basically the head honcho of the troublemakers, and she has a giant drill arm that she likes to use that as her combat thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's really not much special about her. She's basically like a troublemaker kid that is like full of mischief, but she's also just adorable. She just wants to have fun with the people around her.
Yeah, no, I get that vibe from her. Like just a kid who wants to really be the center of attention and likes her sweets. Yeah. I'll probably put her in B for now. Like Hook.
Pitch Hook Dark the Great. That's what she calls herself.
Ah.
All right. Quick cut. And to Hanya.
Hanya is also so in
this game there's also like two sisters who are the judge commissions. Basically, those 10 judges are the guys who calls the shots in Genjalofu. They're like the guys who persecute criminals and try to catch them, if I recall correctly.
Maybe not.
And she's one of those people. And she has more spiritual vibe, honestly.
I mean, yeah, I
And-
mean her name, like
Yeah.
Hanya. Like I'm thinking like Hanya mask. I see the yin yang symbol on her stomach, and like she has the horns like a Hanya mask too. So yes, I mean like thematically, like there's like a lot of things here that are working very well.
Yeah. She also like once she starts talking about something, she just doesn't stop. I think she has the longest idol voice line because she literally is like reading out an essay at that point.
Oh my god, she's a yapper.
She's a yapper for someone
Sister?
pretty quiet.
Is sister calling me? Maybe not.
Aww.
Oh yeah,
You let her cook.
Let her. I forgot that's a thing.
Put her in the A rank.
Because of the cook. Oh, okay, fair enough. Where is she?
You let her cook.
I'm trying to find her in the list right now. It's really hard. Like, there's a big list.
Is
Like how many characters are we going through?
60 something. A, there we go. A rank. Okay,
Maybe not.
we're gonna skip her because she has a trailer.
Okay.
This is Ching Shui. She is from Space China as well. As it suggests, she is a slacker. She's a work slacker, and she loves spending time playing games, and mostly games relating to gambling games.
She's eating, goofing off with the mahjong tiles, and just like I see.
Her
And
whole
who-
life
who behind her
mantra.
is-
Oh, that one behind her. You're gonna see her later, but that is her boss, basically.
Okay, but go on.
And basically, her kit is also funny because the tiles, the mahjong tiles. We use that to attack. She throws that shit at people, and basically, she gets 4 of these mahjong tiles, and they have an RNG to it. But if you manage to match all 4 of them, all 4 pieces together, she gets to do a stronger version of her attack.
Okay. She really does try to bounce those mahjong tiles.
She basically is like, oh, life is like like I'm a long life living person. Like, might as well just slack off and enjoy life. But I don't want to quit my job, so it's like she's one of those people who uses whatever she can to finish work as half-assed and fast as she can, just so she can go play games.
So she's that type of like, yeah, if you want something done really fast, give it to the laziest person.
Yeah,
Okay.
she does often just say, nah, screw that, I'm gonna go. But
It's crazy because like at first glance, she seems like one of those like really, like neat like girls who would want to do like her best work, but then turn out she's like a complete slacker. It's like
she's complete
basically
slacker.
that's like, yeah, that's the gap moe kind of coming in there. But I'll keep her in B for now because like again like not much I can really say besides the slacker type character.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me try to find her. Jesus Christ. This is not as long as this is not of a long of a list, but I'm somehow having troubles finding the person.
You think they maybe like add like a name or something like that?
I mean it's just icons. I found her. A right. All right, next up is Shuei. So she's the sister of Hanya. She's the other judge. She's technically a robot because her actual physical body died, but they managed to capture her spirit and then pretty much inject her spirit into a robot. Because in Space China, they can technically do that, even if a person dies, but they can still capture a spirit and put it into a robot, to a puppet body, and that's what she kind of is. And she works as a judge. She's one of the 10 judges, and she only works because they have a deal where, as long as she keeps working, they're allowing her to use the puppet body as they allow her to use her puppet body at her will.
Yeah, interesting. All right, and I see like the big scary mask in the center as well.
She's more like a scary and like straightforward person than her sister.
Yeah, she seems pretty
Let's get going.
she seems pretty stoic as is compared to Hanya. Well, but she is.
What?
Okay, what kind of weapon does she use?
Oh, she has a like chained double daggers. She has two daggers that is kind of chained up, so she kind of throws them.
Yeah, I figured as much. Like, trying to remember
In
exactly
custody.
because he kind of has that.
Dismissed.
The Ten Lords Commission.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'll put her in B for now.
Okay, we'll put her in B. Oh, I found her immediately. Lovely. Okay, we have our first person of the Path of Elation, people who are basically jokesters, and his name is Sampo.
Boy,
He's a
it's
scammer.
another person.
He's a scam artist, basically.
I was just say he's a pretty boy. I'm wondering like if he's like a some sort of like confidence man, and like yeah, look at him like folding those bills and like yeah, what a little shit.
That's what he looks like most of the time. Basically, he just kind of goes around Billabong, kind of scamming people out by selling like really crazy stuff where it really isn't. And you do have several altercations with him where we're like, all right, Sampo, you need to like not scam people. And she's like, and he's like, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't scam people, but hey, look, what's over there? And it goes away. He literally has a smoke bomb.
He's like, hey, I know scamming's wrong, but you know what? I like it.
That is exactly what it is. Like, I mean, it is wrong, and I feel very bad about it, but I'm also very good at it. So bye. And then just skedaddles.
Yeah. Like, what morals? What are those?
Yeah, but he is known to be really strong too. But like, he knows way more than he lets on. So he's one of those characters. Just like, yeah, he's a scammer, he's a joker, but he also knows things that we don't know. Oh, and that's his weapon.
Oh. Yeah, I figured he'd have like some sort of like scimitar dagger kind of type thing.
Yeah, he has two of
I don't know.
those.
I did. Of course you can dual wield those things. I don't know. I do like his style. I think I'll put him up in A actually.
All right, fair enough. Next up we have Arlen. He is chief security of the space station. Of a space station. We'll get to know him later.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, he's also a security, but he's also kind of like a bodyguard to another character we'll see named Asta. Basically, he was a poor boy picked up by his employer, and now he's just working at a security facility.
I would say, okay, hit me with the backstory. He was like a poor kid, like, you know, trying to fending for scraps, and then like someone gave him like a position of power, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
he looks exactly like that type.
Yeah, he's exactly that type.
The one-eyed cover, you know, the scowl. He clearly has like a tragic backstory, and like he's trying to like compensate for it by being this fucking hard ass like security style guy. Like,
I mean, he is a hard ass.
I see.
He is a hard ass. He fights really well.
I see through this fucking facade, like.
But he's also slightly a voice of reason because his employer is stinking fucking rich, and she just tries to buy like. For the sake of the space station, she was like, yeah, you know what? Let's purchase 10 dreadnoughts. And he's like, I mean, that will be secure enough, but dude, you shouldn't spend that much money.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
yeah, he's that kind of guy. He's the guy who's like kind of pulls the brakes upon his employer going a little bit too overboard with spending money. Just because she has infinite money, he's like, no, yeah, just because you have infinite money, you shouldn't.
Okay. All right. I'm still probably gonna keep him B because again, like he seems like the kind of character that's like there's not much I can really like get from him outside of like the generic tragic backstory.
Yeah, the generic.
Yeah.
He did come out like as one of the first characters to be made, so it's like it's not really too special.
Okay, no, that's understandable. But I'm just like I'm just like I'm not getting much besides like just well not like woe is me, but like dude, like I took a look at you and I'm like I know exactly the kind of person that you are.
It's one of those very obvious ones,
right? Like I know what you are. Just move it along, buddy.
Okay, next up we're gonna skip her because she has a trailer. This is Ting Yun.
Ting Yun.
She is basically a merchant. And basically during the story, she's the one that helps you tour guide stuff.
Peace is above all things.
And she has a very playful nature. She's very playful. She jokes a lot. But in more than anything, she finds many ways to make money off things. In a trailer you see later, you'll see her try to sell photos of the general because everyone fangirls over the general. Stuff like that. She's not sly. She's not like scamming like Sampo does, but she is she hustles really fast because she is a merchant through and through.
What was it that she use? Oh,
What?
or is that the fan?
Oops.
Or was it that fan?
Yeah, she uses that fan. She uses that fan to give buff to people. She has a fan and she has a bell. She has a little tiny bell. She rings it on to any one of your team member, and they get a lot of attack buff. She used to be like one of the best supports because she made sure any one of your DPS gets as much energy and attack as possible. So we used her a lot. Still kind of do.
All right.
In terms of her shit, that's her Lyco.
Okay. She's like, hi there.
I think this is where she's telling. This is like one of the story parts of her memory where she was selling this jade pot, and she was like, "You shouldn't come buy this right now. Come when like there's like a full moon, because when the full moon light hits against the pot, it's the most beautiful." And then
okay, no, I got it.
Yeah, she's not scamming, but she makes sure when she's selling is like really up there.
Okay. I mean, and another instance of like looks cool. Not much I can really like gauge from them outside of like just superficial, details. So I'll keep them in B.
Okay. Oh, we're getting close. Next time we have Majda. He is an assassin working under another general.
That's his name.
Yeah, his general is funny because his general is very one of those people that like wants to be challenged as much as she can. So she literally hires him, and she is like, "You are okay to try and assassinate me, and I will stop it."
Was he sleeping?
Yeah, he was sleeping. He's really good at like he's very very good at like silent stepping. He goes invisible. Stays out of the way.
I mean, how do you like makes him come off like an assassin? And then like he's just like that. He's like just dozing off. Yeah, that's how I see like a little bit of personality like that.
Yeah. Again, the show on personality. His master literally hired him, and she's like, "Come assassinate me. Do assassination attempts to me. I want to be challenged, and I'm going to stop those assassination challenges." And she has stopped every single one of the attempts that he did, even though he is really good.
I guess he's also like daggers and stuff too.
Yeah, he throws those daggers and uses them.
Okay. I'll probably put him up in A. Yeah.
Moshi, there he is. He's surprisingly easy to find for someone that is supposed to be elusive. Next up is Herta. So Herta is need to tell you about like a faction. There's a faction called the Genius Society. And as the name suggests, it is a society that is filled with a number of geniuses, like geniuses about and with great knowledge, differing in fields. And she is one of the geniuses within that group. And if you can see, she is a puppet. That's right.
Yeah.
Her true form is not there. This is not her true form. What she does is, in order to conquer space and time, mostly space, she makes a fuck ton of puppets. So those puppets are researching for her because they're still amalgamation for her, because she believes that a world with no problem in itself is a problem. So she sends out all these puppets to find and solve more problems for her, because that is all she likes. She just loves solving problems.
So she's a problem solver, and a puppet. I meet those legs jump at me, and I'm like, you said that other girl's like a puppet, but like I'm like, this one I totally believe that she is, a puppet, like a character. Also appears to be like an ice type. Also like, so like the little like music box, kind of like battle arena
She has a
thing going on here.
She has a giant diamond hammer as a weapon. She swings it.
Oh, really? Giant diamond hammer, huh?
Mm-hmm. Also, like as you can see with our many puppets being around the space station, the real Herd is a bit of a narcissist.
Really?
She's the girl that goes, "I'm perfect.
Oh, right. She's one.
I'm the smartest. I'm the best genius there is," and stuff. Though we'll see later, but like she does put money where it's worth.
Okay. She puts her money where her mouth is, and she actually is a genius. So,
So this is the puppet. So for now, the puppet.
I'm glad to believe her. I'll put it on a B.
Okay. Next up is Pela.
Pela.
She is the librarian of Belobog. Well,
I wonder where it
she's also an
gave
intelligence
off
officer.
that.
Sorry, not she's an intelligence officer. She's basically intelligence HQ. She's very strategic and stuff.
I mean, they say like, oh, she's kind of like the brand. I'm like, I wonder where to get that off. Like the bob, the Hime cut, or the fucking glasses.
Yeah, right. She is fucking smart though. Also, on her off time, she is also like part of a music band. We'll learn soon later.
Clumsy oaf. There we go.
And surprisingly, she's one of the first characters to come out of this game, and she's also still very much used to this day.
So she hasn't been forgotten by the.
Yeah. So the Nihili class are units in the class that debuffs people. So she's a debuffer.
Okay.
Shreds defense. No wonder why people love her.
There we go. If she proves herself useful, then yeah, that's definitely like gonna be like a thing for her like to stick around with. And what's her weapon type?
She has like these guns that she summons. She summons. It's like a turret gun. It looks like a long stick. So she has multiple of them, but she just basically fires ice lasers at the enemies.
Ice lasers. Okay.
I understand.
She looks pretty cool. I'll probably keep her down in B, but she is pretty cool.
All right, we're gonna go into our first Pentagon unit. Actually, this is Misha. So he is a bellboy. He is a bellboy.
I was like Misha. Like I'm thinking of like Supernatural for some reason.
He's a bit like a little haphazard, but he is a bellboy and he is very tries his best. He literally hits people with a mop, and then for his ultimate he's try to he's like, oh no, I'm late, and try to go through rush with a carriage full of luggage, and he fucking drops it all on the enemies.
Oh god.
Which for some reason freezes enemies as well because he is ice type.
I mean, like, who wouldn't freeze when a bunch of shit is being dropped on them?
Yeah, like that totally makes sense, right?
I think they're more frozen in like anger and fear. It's like, you dropped all this shit on me. Like, where's your manager? Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yep, and he also like those off too. Like any good bellboy. He reminds me of fucking what's the name from Hades?
Oh, you mean the sleepy dude?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but like I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I forget his name, but like he gives he gives off that vibe. Exactly.
There's still time.
Destruction.
Yeah, destruction in this game is just a bruiser class. There's multiple DPS types, but destruction usually is I can tank stuff while hitting you.
Okay, all right. Looks like an upstanding young man. I will probably keep him in. If anything, like based on like how they weave into kind of like his job into his attack style and everything. I think I'd probably put him up in A.
Okay, A it is. Remember Arlen about his boss being a very rich folk. Yeah, that's her. This is Asta.
Asta.
She owns a whole ass space station dedicated to Herta. That's what the work relationship is. She is fucking
Mm-hmm.
rich. But she is also very she's an astrologer, and she has like so many fucking different kind of telescopes. In fact, she has one on her like side as well.
Yes, I'll say like I look like a telescope.
Like
on her.
right there, there's a telescope on her. She's very bubbly and energetic. And again, she doesn't hesitate to spend money where it's needed, where she thinks it's needed. The problem is that she sometimes goes a little bit overboard.
So she's the type that will fucking destroy her fucking credit cards and anything.
But like, even if she wanted to try destroying this credit card, it still needs to take a while. Basically, she houses the Herta, which is a genius member. She made a space station solely for her, and she pretty much pays for all the upkeep and maintenance of it.
Okay.
Which
Alright.
basically makes her a bit of a freeloader, but you know what? It's fine as long as she researches in the space station and get all the sponsors. I guess she gets all the money. She gets to pay
Right.
those with that money, I guess.
Right. All right, rich girl.
Mm-hmm.
Rich girl. rich girl boss.
Yeah, she is a rich girl boss.
Jeez. What kind of weapon does she use?
What?
What kind of her weapon type? I guess like how does she attack?
So she has this giant like astral projection thing. She's not an attacker. She's a support. So this astral projector throws fireballs, but also what she does more is use the astral projection to buff your whole party with speed. She
Okay.
buffs everyone with speed and attack.
Right. Okay.
She's not too
All
crazy
right.
though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, I understand. Lead researcher. I'll probably put her in B for now. See, like the model. I feel like the models are kind of almost like understand them a little bit because like there's not much I'm really like to see from them besides just like what you see is what you get type of thing here.
Right.
You know.
All right. Next girl is a girl that you would be most relatable with because she's a streamer. She's an IRL streamer, unfortunately, not a gamer streamer, but like. So this is Gwyneth.
Streamer type.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She's basically she lives in Space China, but she's from a different planet and moved in here. But she lives off by streaming IRL by doing different things in Shenzhou. She does have a good following. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's basically kind of, in a very, very extreme sense of ways, I show speed. In a way, I guess.
What the hell?
She tries
my
many
God.
different stuff. She tries doing random challenges. There's one time where she asked her friend because she's stronger than her, so they just like hold this like giant stone slab and let me try to break the stone slab without hurting you. That kind of stuff. She's also good at it, like she juggles stuff. She goes into different parts of the of Space China to show people how amazing it is. There's one part of the story where there's like a fighting competition, and she gets her fans to join a team and become a coach, stuff like that.
Okay. Right.
Anyways, she is basically a street performer that is also a streamer at the same time. I don't know why her other idol isn't showing up, but
Yeah, it's just the gong. And what's her weapon type?
She has a firework dynamite thing.
Okay.
And she has like a spear as well, but she uses the spear to swing around. But most of the time, she also she's throwing the dynamites. She literally lobs the dynamite, and that debuffs people. Takes more damage.
So her thing is basically
Oops.
whatever like draws like a lot of attention to her. Okay. All right. I'll probably put her in B for now then.
B. There we go. All right. Next up is Gallagher.
Gallagher.
He is.
Tall guy.
He is a security officer of Pentagon. Basically, you'll find out it's basically 1920s, 1930s New York City. And he's kind of like the security officer in it. He also does. He's also a good drinker. He's also a good cocktail mixer, and he drinks a lot of soda. Actually, one of his kid is literally opening up a can of soda for your character to get healed.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in his pocket. I'm pretty sure that's a flask.
Yeah, that's a flask.
Yeah. Okay, so see, like at first I didn't see it. You bring closer. I see the 5 o'clock shadow. I see the eyes. I'm like, damn, like fucking. Yeah, like when's the last time you had like a goddamn like good like night of sleep?
Right. I can't divulge all the info because there's a lot of spoilers involved with him. But like, he is a bit of a. He's also slightly bit of a Joker type, but he's also just. He's kind of like a character who knows what he's doing in a way. Also, he can generate claws out of his hands with those scars. So his ultimate is basically pretty much generating little claws, like fiery claws, and swiping swiping all the enemies on the spot.
Yes.
And
it seems like he was cute at bay with the drinks.
Yeah, and they apply a status called Besotted, and if you attack any enemy that is under Besotted, you get to actually get healed. You get healed from attacking the enemies with those debuffs. That's how he heals mostly.
Man, what the fuck? You need fucking like sleep. Oh my God. I'll put him down in B for now. You know, a little more serious than like, but also like God, he if it wasn't for that he has a job, he almost comes off as a bum.
Okay, he looks
a bum or somebody's deadbeat dad trying to like fucking like hanging on a corner bumming for cigarettes or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, you want to see a character that is very stereotypically, I want to be the strongest in the world.
Yep. There it
is. There it is. Say hello to Luca.
Mechanical arm, you know, kind of like a one sleeve look, red hair, blue eyes, like God damn it.
He's like young Naruto. He's like Naruto when he was very young, where he cared nothing except being the strongest in the world.
Up and then
when like very young kid Naruto was like, I want to be the best Hokage of this village. Yeah, it's basically what it is. He is basically the epitome of that. He does fight for his people.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
He does fight for people. He wants to be like the protector of Belobog. That's what he wants to be, and in order to do that, he wants to be the strongest in the planet or in the universe. And that trope just doesn't stop. It keeps going. And because of his, that naivety to a fault, it does impress quite a bit of people. And it does impress a lot of other strong characters to be like, yeah, no, this guy's actually low-key strong. He's still not on my level, but he's got that spirit.
Yeah, has a little ponytail in the back too. Like God, he is he really has that main character energy, so
yeah, he has that vibe. Which is funny because he is damage over time dealer.
Oh, okay.
He's damage over time for some reason, I guess.
I figured he'd be like a lot more explosive.
Yeah, right. I mean, he can. It just in a different way, but he is through and through a damage over time character.
I'll probably keep him in B for now. I can't really hate him because like he's a stereotype, but like but again, he's still very much like a standard McDefaulty type of character.
All right, would that be the last 4-star character? Remember Gwenfin? She has she has a friend that works with her for some of the streaming stuff. This is Sushan. That is that friend. Though she is one of the Cloud Knights, though she is one of the Knights of the Shenzhou Lufu. And she has a giant sword. She has a sword which can turn into a giant chicken. It's technically a phoenix, but it comes out as a giant chicken. She's a bit of an airhead, I guess, in a way. She's one of those. Yeah, she's a bit of an airhead because she's more like she doesn't. She doesn't know how to read things that clearly, but she is strong. That's what she is.
Okay.
So sometimes
Cool.
she kind of goofs off. She kind of makes some goof moments. She's like, "Is that what it is, or is that what it is? I don't know what it is." And she's trying to recite a poem, and she's like, "I don't remember the next part. I'm sorry, dude."
And like, I mean, and the fact that her friend is the streamer girl, like, it's just like, you know, imagine two brain cells fighting over.
over one thought. Yeah, and I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of is like what it is. But like,
No,
she is still a very young girl. She's trying to like, still want to learn things.
I'm guessing that was the sword.
Yeah, that was the sword.
Okay. All right. Not bad. Shushang. Damn.
Oh, that's the one.
Is something is. Do you want to leave?
She's like,
yeah,
I
fucking know.
don't fucking know. It's fucking all I know is enact justice.
Jeez.
What?
She's like, I don't fucking know.
Something is.
Ah,
Do you want
I
to
think
leave?
she has like a bit of a funny personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably should throw her into A, if only for like just like she seems like one of the really deterministic kind of characters, but like also don't really like nerf her to make her almost like a dumbass in a way.
Right. She is a bit of a dumbass. She's a bit of a dummy. You just kind of go, oh, okay.
Like in like Proud Poker where it's like sugar, spice, everything nice, and then boom, chemical X. Like,
yeah, right. But it's, the chemical X is missing. That's what's going on.
Do you want to leave?
yeah.
All right. Now we're done with all the 4-star. We're gonna have to go through like 2 5-stars, which doesn't have a trailer, and that first guy is Welt.
Welt.
So basically he's like your dad in the Astral Express, the space train.
He has that energy. I goes to say.
He's actually from a
That
different universe. He's from the other Honkai game. Story wise, he walked into a worm, like a different universe with another character, and ended up in this universe, where he now joined the space train. Yeah, he's now in a space train. He's an animator as well. He's an animator / one of the strongest beings in the other universe he was in. He's extremely powerful. That cane that he was flirting around with, that is his physical. That is a physical form of a black hole he knows how to control.
Oh,
he has a power. He has a power to control black holes, and he uses them in a fight.
Power of black holes.
He's also, just like how it looks. He's very, reserved, very smart. He does have like a little bit of a childish vibe amidst all the wisdom that he has. There are times where he confesses to your main character, saying like, I wish I was the protagonist of this story, but you know what? I'll let you younguns have fun.
Yeah. I was saying, like, no nonsense, but also in weird moments he'd be like, like the old man.
Yeah,
like,
if he was the protagonist, if he was like a protagonist of the story, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm down."
An interesting backstory because again coming from a different Honkai game, so that's interesting as hell.
We don't know how strong he is in this universe because he was strong in the other one, but like this one has a different power scaling, so we don't exactly know how strong he is.
Like, I was maybe he's like slightly nerfed in this one just because, and then there's that staff.
There's that cane.
I'll put him in B for now.
Okay.
Right, and I guess like our last 5-star without a trailer.
Last 5-star? No, it's not last, but it is Bronya. So this is Bronya. She is the leader of Belobog.
Okay.
She's what you would call a princess that's never been to the bottom side of the country.
Yeah, so she's very much upper crust all the way.
Yeah, she's upper class all the way. Never seen the struggles of the poor. Well, she does in the story, and she's now like being a responsible leader. Now the new leader, and tries to work towards unifying both sides of the country.
Right. But in the beginning, clearly, she was like shielded from all of that, just to kind
Right.
of give her the illusion of like
Right.
everything's okay, type of thing. Okay,
Well, it's because the queen before her was kind of corrupt, and she would have been the next in line, but she, despite being very prim and proper, like a princess, she wanted to figure out the truth behind all this other stuff in the planet that she's in.
Okay. What kind of weapon does she use?
What
Weapon type.
weapon? Oh, she has a musket with a bayonet.
Okay, must be that.
Like that one she's holding right now.
Okay.
And surprisingly, with all the musket with the bayonet, you look like she would be like damaging people, but no, she's a support. So because it's a turn-based combat, we have like a order of action depending on the speed of the characters. She basically, what she does is she picks a character, and that character, no matter what order that character was in, she would bring it up as the next in line, while giving while giving damage buffs. That's why she was really good when the game first came out, because like making sure your DPS gets as much turns as possible was so important back in the day. It still is, but there are other characters that does the same job as her.
Okay. Just a little slight like hiccup or cough.
Oh, it's more like a yawn, and she just catches herself before being caught yawning.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I probably put her. Oh.
There it is. There's the gun. Yeah, it only shows it for like a few seconds.
Stasha was like, "Where are you gonna put me?" I'm like,
Where are you putting me?
I mean, I'm still probably where you be, but like that was a wonderful threat.
Okay, all right. And the last character that doesn't have a trailer, finally, is Clara.
Clara, why are you barefoot?
There is actually a part of the lore that people gifted her shoes, but she just didn't like the feeling of shoes, so that's why she's barefoot. She's also from Belobog. I hope they show in Idols very soon, but she's not the one that's dealing damage. She has a protector guardian robot that was pretty much computing what to do for the survival of this planet that is like on the brink of destruction. And he's basically like her bodyguard. She didn't make him, but like he found newfound love for this little child, and and he raised her basically. So she's like one of the characters called a follow-up character. So if an enemy if she gets hurt, or after her ult, if one of your teammates get hurt, the little robot dude shows up and fires a laser beam and hits them.
Oh, okay.
That's what she is.
Right. Okay. All right.
And I don't know why that idol isn't showing up.
I mean, they'll play like random ones here and there, I guess.
You know what? We can show that right now. Where's the one where I have? Okay, there we go. We can replace that. Oh no, not that one. I didn't even.
Yeah, you didn't even like pick. You didn't like enable the team.
You see that guy? That guy.
That's the robot.
That's the robot. That robot's named Svarog.
That's Svarog. I'm like, I remember you. Now I remember you, you fucking bitch. Like, Mr. Svarog creases Jordans. Creasing Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's you. Because I'm like, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know you from the fucking TikTok.
Yeah, basically that's Mr. Svarog. He's the guardian robot. We call him Dadbot because of that.
Dadbot. All remember is a Svarog creases Jordans, and like creasing Jordans.
Yeah.
Like or all that means where it's like POV, you hit Clara, and Svarog
Svarog comes out. The Goku meme.
either the Goku meme or like the load to your god meme.
Yeah.
Take caution.
I think I most saw him in like the Goku meme, but it's him. Because the moment he gets hurt, he's like, the Prowler, the sound effect comes in, it's his face.
Yeah.
But they got that Guardian Protector concept correctly. Because every time Clara gets hurt, he shows up, he fucking fires a blast of laser at them. That is literally her source of damage. That is her true source of damage. I'm not even kidding.
Boy, I feel bad. I'd feel bad for accidentally like patting her on the back. So I would be like, "What the fuck you just did?"
Yeah, you know that might actually happen.
You're like, it's like the fuck did you just do?
It's like, did you hurt her?
You know, to prevent my ass getting beaten, I'll put her in A.
Okay, there we go. See, if you didn't put her in that way, that would make some number of people angry, but it's fine.
No, absolutely. No, I get it, and I'm like, because I'm like, why is she so familiar? And then like you brought the robot, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, God, memes.
All right, I'm gonna close this game because we're gonna now finally get to the actual things. All right, so the current placings are now, whoops, there. That's the current placings. And let me also share that screen for you because that is how I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff.
Go for it.
Thank you for watching the 4 stars. But now we're gonna finally fucking get to the video trailers, which holy crap, I was actually been waiting so drastically hard for. You see the screen now, right?
I see it.
All right, cool. All right. Before that, I did tell you that I'm going to show you like every X.0 trailers because they do show like a great deal of like a short summary of what characters you're expecting in that version. And I think you've seen this once before, but I think it deserves a second rewatch because you're going to see all of them.
Okay.
Like actually all of them. So this is space comedy. This is when the beta trailer came out, but it does show you a great deal of characters from the 1.0 line. I don't know why that reset, but it's fine.
You probably press like a number button or something.
Tell me if the volume is good.
I mean, I increased my volume, but I took it down.
Alright. That's your part. If
Very funky music.
yeah. That's Palo. Why is it? Hold on. Okay.
Why is it laggy?
It was a bit laggy, but it's fine. I think it's excuse you. Well, I'm just gonna refresh all of these videos real quick.
Maybe it might be good to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like.
That should do it. That should make it.
Yeah.
No, but still has weird problems. I don't know why. It's fine. Whatever. Just go for it. Anyways, we'll go for here. That's Kafka. You're gonna like her later.
Yeah. I've heard about her. I've seen some things about her.
So 1.0 was basically a mix of Space Station, Belobog, and the Space China. I don't know why it's lagging. What the hell?
It's freezing like crazy.
It is freezing like crazy. I don't know why it is doing that. We'll enhance the bit rates.
Bird.
That's to you. Wow, why is it so laggy? So that's not like it's supposed to be like that.
Fine.
Oh.
Space train.
Yeah, that's the space train. Oh, if I actually move my cursor up and down, that actually doesn't lag for some reason.
Kids have all the fun. I'd like to explore the ship myself.
Patience. I think you're in for a surprise.
The dad character and the mom character, I guess.
Yep, Himiko's the mom character. But that's what you're going to expect from the 1.0 lines. And we're going to show you more when the 2.0 hits. But we're going to start with March 7th. I think everyone knows this character now because she is the mascot, I guess.
Basically.
Oh, do you need captions on or you don't need subtitles?
That way I
I'm good. I don't think I need subtitles for this one.
Without
March
one?
7th. No need, no need.
Okay. Seems to be working fine now.
I think it's like one of the few HFR like trailers I vaguely remember watching.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to use my mouse.
Because my first thought was like, you know, getting the character March 7th.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the day she was rescued in that ice, so she just decided to call herself March 7th.
You guys came for the snapshot, huh?
Oh, arrow.
These poses.
Man, she's nice type.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know how to look good for the camera? Well, here's your chance to learn from the best.
Wow.
Say cheese.
He's
So,
cute.
What do you think?
Oh, she is bubbly. Everyone, there's not a person that doesn't really like her.
Smile. I'm gonna keep our first photo, all right?
So that's March 7th. She does have another form.
So there's two forms of her.
Yeah, there's two forms of her. Hold on, let me see if I can find one right now. March 7th hunt.
I was like, what's your name? March 8th. Just kidding.
We actually joked about that once.
The hunt. I was like, be careful going on images.
Yeah, I know. So that's March 7th on her other mode. So we can choose between her bow when she's using her bow and where she's using the double swords.
Okay. Double swords. I wasn't see the second one over there.
Mm-hmm. It's in the offhand.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no trailer for her, unfortunately, because you just get her in the story. She's free.
Right.
That's what makes it a lot better for her, better for us. But yeah, basically though, her personality doesn't change. She basically is one of those. It's one of those situations where she dressed up for a different occasion and learned how to use swords. That's it.
Yeah. I'm inclined to put them in the S tier for now.
All right,
Like,
we'll put them in this tier, both of them.
yeah. Like I feel like they were like, I guess the character I remember the most out of like out of all of them in Star Rail.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
What's next?
Also, I don't know why why it lags when I just leave it on, but
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
It
Not sure what's up with that.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I have to move my cursor like every 2 seconds, whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't disrupt.
I was like, you try using a different browser or whatever.
That'll take time. Actually, we'll do that in a bit,
Keep up.
maybe.
I move at my own tempo.
That's Serval, by the
Oh,
way. That's a Rockstar. That's the band.
I think I remember this trailer actually. Again, another trailer I remember.
I mean, you're gonna remember the first 7
Couple.
of them.
Yeah. I remember really liking her character aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know.
Yeah. I probably put her in S too.
Actually, do you remember any of these trailers, or do you need to actually need to watch through them all again, or?
I'll watch them all again. Like I think I only remember the first handful. Like again, I don't think I've seen. Again, it's a matter of like if I've seen it or not, like in passing or like through like a game conference or whatever.
Okay, let me see if oh, go ahead.
But I do remember more stuff than I do remember like Servo.
Okay. So it seems
This
like
one-
not full screening actually
There's more than
doesn't.
Yeah, I was
lag.
gonna say like
Let's not full screen.
yeah.
Let's make it bigger here.
How did they find me?
There we go. Much better.
Finally. She's cute.
Yeah. All that water and yet she's electric.
Yeah, I was gonna say like what the hell?
You don't look so good. Although,
She's a mischievous character.
Oh yeah, she defibs people.
doing my job right. Time to show you what's in your prescription. All right, time to go back.
She's cute.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's Bailu.
I probably put her in A. Like that's cute.
Alright, fair enough. She is like she used to be a really good healer, now it's just really not necessary.
I guess no, but I guess better healers have come, so like her usefulness has been like outlived, basically.
Yeah. Oh hey, welcome to a
That's right.
character that a lot of fans don't really like as much.
All right, let's see.
Isn't just about
This is
making
What's
Yan
it like?
Qing.
skills. You have to put them to the test if you want to learn something new.
He's a guy?
If you're not busy
Yeah, he's a
today,
dude.
Want to go a few rounds?
He does through a
Cloud Knight,
good
Lieutenant
character
Yan Qing,
arc, but
reporting for duty.
no, a lot of people liked him at first.
Batter the opponent. A clash of swords is all I need to get ahead. Strong adversaries make strong improvements. Blade and flight. Ha! Not bad. You did better than most. Swords descend. That's it for today's practice. Sword sheathed.
But yeah, he has a lot of swords.
Yeah, no, that seems to be like his gimmick. It's like swords, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's probably like a B tier character for me.
Yeah. That's actually a very understandable reaction, honestly. He's not anything special, but like you have to play the game to get through his story arc because his story arc is good, but until
Right.
then, he looks lame.
At first glance, yeah, he looks like lame as hell, right?
Yeah, he is lame. He's like one of those guys like, oh, everything is black and white. And like, you know, there's so much more nuance to the situation, but he's like, you're a criminal anyway, I'm gonna arrest you. And you're like, oh, shut the fuck up. There's more to the things you don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go take a look at the mom of the train. Himiko.
Oh, this is the mom. Himiko.
In the other universe, she's dead, but in this universe, she's alive.
Pulling apart the threads
Okay.
of possibility to seek the final truth. I am Himiko, the navigator. Welcome to the Astral Express. The Express doesn't have a clear destination because every passenger's destination is unique. I'm sure we're about to embark on a fascinating journey together. I have something for you. Combat is a series
Fire.
of precise calculations. One at a time. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Of course, she's in satellite.
Perception. Trailblazing means that every step we take is a step closer to the stars. That is my answer. And your trailblazing journey has just begun.
And that is the mom of the
Nice.
group.
Nice. I'll put her in S.
S? Alright. Wow, there's a lot of S. The S's are climbing up already. We haven't even got through most of these trailers.
Yep.
We're going to go to the next trailer, if anything.
Okay.
As I said, when I said she was alive, she was dead in the other universe, but alive in this universe. Sometimes, because this is a different universe, sometimes you see characters from Honkai Impact 3rd in a different form. So it's like they have a different history, they generally are similar, but they have some different versions because of alternate universe.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's not all, but there are some characters who have that kind of scenario. We're going to go with Japar.
Right.
I'm a captain of the Silver Main Guards. To serve the
Ah,
Supreme
here we go.
Guard
Yeah, he's
is
the...
my responsibility and my honor.
The
Belobog
stereotypical
is this
knight
planet's
boy.
Last bastion.
I was gonna say what. I was gonna say, wow, like, fucking, fucking, what's his name again? God, I'm forgetting his name already.
This ends here.
Oh, by the way, he swings a guitar case.
Like, this guitar.
Yeah, that is literally just a guitar case he's swinging.
I'm here to the end.
No, remember, I was saying who let Dimitri into fucking Honkai?
Oh, yes.
Only by becoming a shield for the people is one worthy of the title architect. Trust must never be betrayed. Hopes must never be squandered.
That's right. You haven't actually seen a preservation unit. So preservation is, as the name kind of suggests, they're tanks.
Yeah, so he's a tanky boy.
Yeah, he gives shields.
I'll put him in B. Like he's cool, but like, yeah.
Not a hated character
boy.
yet, huh?
Well, I can't see why people would hate him, but like, you know.
All right, now we're actually getting to the new characters territory line, and this is Zila, and that's the underground of Belobog. So if Bronya is in the top floor, she's in the bottom, helping people.
Making trouble on Wildfire's territory? You guys got a lot of nerve. Still here? I'm afraid things just got complicated.
Next time.
Yep, it's like Ruby.
Yeah, I was saying, like, it's exactly right, or Ruby.
Sometimes a sharp blade is the only way to get people to come to their senses. Did I ask for your help? Looks like you could use it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Quick. Don't tell me.
Oh, she's here too.
They're besties.
There's always
Maybe a
So
little
the-
bit more than just besties, but you know.
Ah, the highest of the hand, low to the low.
After the one that slipped through the net. Stop holding me back, Overworlder.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not bad.
That is Zila.
Not bad at all. I think I'll put her in A.
All right, we'll put her in A. Oh, not S this time, huh? Not really too special to your liking.
No. Again, it was a very close, like SA kind of like the thing here. I wasn't sure which one. Like I was like, you know, I'll probably put her in A.
Okay, fair enough. We're gonna go to Jing Yuan. I call him Jim Wang,
Jim Wang.
but he is a general.
So, have you decided yet?
Your turn, General.
Bold indeed. Kids these days. A little too naive. It is a warrior's game. Singular encounters with endless possibility.
Very nice concept for the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
On the game board.
Here. It's thunder.
Oh, yeah, he has Susanoo.
This is how
Basically.
to secure victory.
Yeah. Up.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirits heed my will. Show no mercy. Have you memorized all that?
Yes, General.
Very good. But only when you've forgotten it will you be ready.
What? So then... Huh? General, you're stealing pieces again!
Of course he cheated.
Yeah, he cheated.
God.
He's that kind of
good.
goofy guy.
I'll put him in A.
All right, fair enough.
He seems pretty cool.
I mean, there are much cooler characters than him, so I completely agree with that placement.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a gamer.
Silverwolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you.
As for missions, I can do this in my sleep.
God, she's getting buffed next time, so hopefully she's good.
Let's get this over with.
Mm.
The Anti-Matter Legion? Interesting. Let's see. Just a couple of small fry. But I don't mind an easy mode run. I guess I can play a while. Warm-ups over. Easier than I thought. Why do low levels make the most noise? You wanna beat me? Come back in a century. All done.
Ah, the hacker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think I'll put her in S rank.
an S rank. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people who are very much unhealthy fanatics of this character, but
Unhealthy.
yeah. But she did get a lot worse over time. But hopefully they're buffing her in the next patch, so hopefully she ends up being good. Anyways,
Yeah, I hear.
that is Silverwolf, and we're gonna go into Luocha. There we go. He has a giant
The
coffin.
days and years pass us like
A
the
giant
wind,
coffin.
but the warning before the journey still rings in my ears.
Ooh.
Guard your road. Remember your oath. Out among the stars, the undercurrent swells beneath the tide. Though I am but a traveling merchant, I too am bound.
Very
by
stoic.
rules.
Yeah.
That which has been lost will be reclaimed. That which is seized must be repaid. Fear not. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return. It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world. But I still need a pair of eyes to witness your promise.
Wait, so who's in the coffin?
We don't know
Or is it
yet.
him?
We really don't know yet.
Oh my god, it's very, very mysterious.
There's something in the
I'll-
coffins for sure, but like we don't know what it is yet.
I'll put him in B for now. Like, yeah, like I dig the mystery though, at least.
Yeah.
But, like very stoic, very mysterious.
Okay. We are slowly encroaching territory where you haven't seen shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's going to get a lot crazier, honestly. This is Blade.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last one you saw, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is the
Ah,
last trailer you
there's-
saw before ending everything.
Yeah. Nope, there's that flower.
Yep, the anime Death Flowers.
The black rose.
My sword will be the last thing you see. They declare me guilty. Yet their sin is greater. They've fallen too far for their lofty Xianzhou ships.
Oh yeah, he can't die. He's basically immortal.
He's yeah, I'd say he's immortal. I mean, like everywhere he goes, there's there's those flowers. I'm assuming he has like a power over them. Okay. Oh, that's Dan.
Until your sin is cleansed, my vengeance will pursue you.
Nice.
And that was Blade.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Quite an intense character. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he is
Alright.
all about vengeance.
I think I like to put him up in S because, like, you know, I really like that intensity.
Mm-hmm. And now we're actually now we've going to a territory that we've never seen other Tierlists before. So we're gonna start with Kafka.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get out of the premium because premium kind of sucks actually. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let you see it. It's Kafka.
Sure.
I think a lot of people like her, so I'm just gonna let you enjoy it.
Yeah. From what I heard, she's basically a Honkai Star Rails like Yelan.
Yeah, but there's one better than that, but we'll see.
Don't be afraid. Listen to me. Wasn't it you who invited me? The silk is too fragile to be a threat. Unless you're more fragile than the silk. Case in point.
Wow.
Yep. Girl boss.
Destiny has thousands of faces. Why does it choose to wear this one? Stealing a glance? Now then, where are you hiding? Sooner or later, the curtain has to fall. As for the ending, wanna take a guess? Heads or tails? What's your answer?
You have a chance type girl. Nice.
Mm-hmm. She is Kafka.
I think I will definitely put her in my top 3.
Oh, that's the first top 3?
Yep.
No doubt, no even second doubt. You're just gonna put her straight up there. Okay.
Just gonna throw her up there.
Man, you and your type of people who just love being stepped on by characters like Yolande. God damn it.
Oh God, shut the hell up.
Well, you know I'm right. You can't argue that.
I'm not like debating that like that you're wrong and or right, but at the same time, shut up.
It's like, why you booing me? I'm right. That's you right.
My
All
God.
right. Oh, by the way, it's a good time to tell you. It's just like how March 7th had a different form. There are other characters that can have different forms.
Okay, so this is for Dan.
Like Dan.
Embargo de Brunei, successor of the Azure Dragon, commander of the clouds and the rain, tasked with watching over the ambrosial arbor. In reckless arrogance, invoked the transmutation arcanum.
Guilty of unpardonable sins, punishable by death.
The consequences are mine.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. That's his actual form.
Fantilia, if you wish to obstruct me, you'll have to do better. You're flawed.
Wow. he looks a lot more interesting now.
Uh-huh.
Celestial Dragon, wake.
So, you now presume redemption is within your grasp.
Oh, that's a boss, by the way.
I stand here to fight for a new life. Delve hidden moon, world cleansing dragon.
Do you really think you have a choice this time? I'm waiting.
So that's done, huh?
Wow.
In a different form.
That's a really good form for him too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he is
Like
a dragon, so.
Yeah, I think I would like to put them up to S.
All right, S tier it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the gambling girl, the one that slacks off. We're gonna look at her boss now. This is her boss. This is her name is
no problem.
Fushuen.
Fallen petals bed the ground. All is preordained. And what is seen through the omniscia is destined to be realized. Now that all elements of the past have taken their places, the future sits within my reach. As clear as daylight. Woes of many morphed to one. Nova Burst. Shown by hearts.
Oops, sorry.
The omniscia sees through you. The cycles of yin and yang never cease. I'm late! Sorry, Lady Fushuen!
Did you?
Lady Fushuen? Delving into the way of the world, scrutinizing the universe's entirety. Though all things in the universe have their own inherent principles, the choice between weal and woe lies in our own hands. Be vigilant of three things: fire, theft, and teammates. Although the General's comments are crude, they're nonetheless logical. Jinxue, your thoughts?
Funny. I'll put her in A.
Yeah. I don't find her special either. She's like kind of she's just a boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's more like
She's very much about like divinity and like being able to like see things, clairvoyance. But like,
yeah, she actually Loki can see the future. That's actually what she can do.
Mm-hmm.
And look into like the minds of someone else's. But like she doesn't. She needs to do like a ritual.
Right. All right. Who's next?
All right. This is gonna be a character that has been hyped by a lot of fans when she came out, and everyone was really happy. Her name is Jing Liu.
Okay.
The darkening mists shroud the radiant
Voiced by
moon.
Amelie, by the way.
Oh, really?
One is cast into Mara with a sharp blade, yet still powerless against the demons. With this blade as my core, the inner self is purged. Unworthy.
I started.
Blade fodder.
She missed.
Did she?
No matter how you try to cleanse it, remnants of the past return with the snow, powerless, unable to mend past animosities. All will be revealed in lunar flame. And so I wield my blade to the very end, until the stars have been cut down from the sky. This oath I will never forsake.
Ooh, ice cold.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like I was wondering, what was up with the
the blindfold.
yeah, the blindfold. I guess that was like almost like a limiter in a way.
So, well, it's because Space China was worshipped by the Abundance, and what the Abundance did was they could never die.
Okay.
But the problem was like the longer that people kept living, the more corrupted their minds become. It's called the Mara,
Okay.
and that basically she's in the middle of that transition, basically.
Okay. All right. I will put her up in A. Wait. Thank you. Yeah. I'll put her up in A.
Oh, an A. That's gonna spark some people.
Well, I mean, God damn it.
I mean, don't let those ideals deter you on your opinion. But like
I know. I can see like why she's like very very high. I can definitely tell. That.
But ain't your cup of tea? Is that what it is?
It's not my cup of tea, but like it was still very much like centered on like her taking on these baddies, and like it was very straightforward. Like look at like her abilities and such. Like not really how she interacts with like the rest of the world per se.
That's fair enough. Anyways, we're going to Topaz. She's a debt collector. She's Space IRS.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, this place has Space IRS, by the way. You ready?
Give me a minute.
Yep.
All right, go for it.
All right, so before we go in, there's International Peace Corporation, basically Space Walmart / Space IRS, and
Space IRS.
like I'm not even kidding you, but she is the IRS part. She collects debts.
From the Special Dead Marshal Force.
I see.
The you run, the bigger it gets. So give up the chase and pay up the debts. Still not following? Then why not learn from the pros? 1. Balancing the books is a moral imperative. Default and pay double. 2. Shed any and all illusions of outwitting the system.
Why, if it isn't Miss Topaz. What a delightful surprise.
Hold it. Beware gifts. They can veil ulterior motives. 3. In negotiations, choose ability over familiarity. Madam Herda, your account has been frozen. This is last month's bill.
That's all. Chump change. Over to you, Asta.
See here, Miss Asta?
Just swipe it.
4. In business, there are no permanent enemies.
I do remember her.
Looks like they've run into trouble. All right, Nundy, you're up. Making friends can be beneficial to both parties. Wouldn't you agree, Supreme Guardian? Class is over. That's all for today.
Don't fuck with the space IRS.
Don't fuck with the space RS. Well, technically, they are they are something called the International Peace Corporation. Dear.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna call real quick.
All right, go ahead. I think he's gonna put. I'm very sure he's gonna put Topaz in A. Like, there's no way. He's 100% putting Topaz in A or B, either or. It's gonna happen, Jan. It's gonna happen. It'll be the easiest mark of life.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right back in a moment.
Oh, you gotta go see?
Just give me like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sar. I just saw that. What the hell? Huh. Maybe the chat controls on Streamlabs isn't following the chat here. That's a bit unfortunate. I can bet he's gonna put Topaz in A. That's my bet. But he is on a BRB right now, so we're gonna take a small break. Anyways, how's everyone been? Been doing fine? Also, Zara, aren't you supposed to be like in a different stream? I low-key thought you're gonna be in a stream with D1s. But yeah, oh man, after all this, wait, Nexus like this Friday, this Friday. Fucking what the hell? It's Wednesday. I'm probably gonna skip Anaxa. I'm probably going to skip Anaxa. Get Hyacinth. Try to get Cypher as well. Cypher is most likely what I want to do more than anything though. She is kind of hot though. That do be true. Also, I should have turned off the notification on my Kakao Talk the whole time. Why I didn't do that is beyond my understanding. Anyways, I'm like trying to think of a pull plan on Xenozone Zero as well because 2.0 is coming. Dude, I wanted to pull for Lido so bad. I like lighter was like my last crowning piece of puzzle for my Evelyn team. However, you expect me to pull for lighter when Jufufu, who is on the same element and the same class, is introduced? I fucking hate it. Dude, and considering it's 2.0 and there's going to be a lot more characters that is based on like off-field action, she's gonna be good. Like that's a no-brainer. Jufufu and Yishuan is going to be so good that I have almost no choice but to actually pull to skip lighter, just so I can get them. This is gonna be crazy, man. In any case, Jufufu, Yishuan are probably my picks. Honestly, I don't really care about like the Yinkwai Summit characters, not as much. Like they're sure, like don't get me wrong, all of their designs are great. Their designs looks cool, and there are some characters that I kind of do want, but
They just fucking suck.
Well, okay, sure, fine. Wow. I was talking about Zone Zero with the new upcoming characters, but
I haven't seen them yet, but like I know a lot of people talking about them.
Yeah, no, the two new characters came out. Well, they were revealed. 3 characters were revealed. Looks like I'm gonna have to get most of them, but I mostly want the idols to come out and come out at some point. Anyways, you're about to place Topaz somewhere.
Okay. Right. S.
Fine. Space IRS always wins.
Yep.
And speaking of what's the word? Show offy. Here's the most show off character. Argentine.
Champion, our renown. Blindly, longingly, devoutly. The beauty is universal. She is within our grasp and beyond the expanse of the cosmos. Argenti of the Honor Clad swears to you. The beauty is eternal.
Knights of Beauty? Are they that amazing?
Legend tells of a lone beast deep in the stars called the
This guy's so goofy.
It has scales tough as armor. Minions keen and powerful. But it has a knight's spear lodged in its bones. On the land at the end of the universe.
Fighting monsters? I can do that too.
It seems that you also have the qualifications of a knight. But forgive me. For here, we must part ways. It is my fate to cross the stars alone. My faith is unbreakable. The darkness ends here. I vow to make the beauty echo throughout the universe. Till I draw my last breath.
What is all the hymns?
For a driller.
I know, right?
What's happening?
Until I see that light once more, I shall protect beauty everywhere. See you again, somewhere in the universe.
So, what was he doing here again?
Just the night of beauty passing by.
That is pretty much him.
Yeah.
So he's what you call a Knights of Beauty, because the beauty is also a god, and there's the beauty path, and basically he and his goonies are basically roaming around the world to find the Eon of Beauty, They don't even know what they look like, but you know they're gonna still find for eternal beauty. And he just happens across by, and you're like, oh, okay.
I'll put Argenti in A for Argenti.
A for Argenti. He had a voice actor change midway, and a lot of people nickname him Argentiplier because for some reason he sounds very similar to Markiplier.
Right.
Well, like at one point you might find out, but you know, we're gonna go to Huohuo. We're gonna go see a character that has been still in the meta after all these years.
Okay.
Yet it's just that girl.
It won't matter if I'm gone anyway.
Is that the streamer?
Oh, by the way, that tail is a ghost.
You scared me.
Oh.
You'll see right now.
What the hell? Yeah, I guess she's the kind of that buffs others.
She's a healer, by the way.
Really? He's such a coward. Whoa.
9 ugly spirits, I know thy names. With haste I come, fear my flames. Well, that's that.
I'd better write my resignation quickly. Mr. Teal, why do I feel like I've forgotten something important?
You talking about that little juggling girl?
Oh!
She's cool. I like her.
That's Huohuo.
I will put her in S tier.
She is meta to this day. One of the best healers you can ever hope for. Oh hey. Oh, go ahead.
Ooh. No, I was saying like, wow, like I would have never thought, but like she's clearly very she's clearly quite popular.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's what she does that is so insanely good. Here's a character that is currently free to claim right now because it's the 2nd anniversary currently.
Okay.
This is Ramme. This is another genius
The
member.
soft wind beckons the
But she's more biology
a joyous
expert.
mood does it bring.
Okay.
As you can see the DNAs.
A chilly wake from rest. The plum blossom in a mess. Where is the home I miss? Only remembered in drunken bliss. Oh, looks like it's tea time. Without accelerating or postponing the arrival of death, life will always wither. A never-ending cycle of melodies. The core of all existence is unity. Sometimes, waiting around is also a change. The results are beyond my expectations. Every petal in life's garden will meet a day when it is torn away by the wind's call. Fret not. You still hold academic value.
She's a mad scientist.
Oh yeah, mad is mad is relative. Like her thing is like she's calm but mad.
Yeah, I mean, she lived for a long time, and she did go through like an actual psychotic mad scientist phase. She's now in a more calmer state.
Okay, I see.
Her ambition is to like resurrect the eons so she can control it herself.
That's good.
Not evil though.
not evil, but like clearly there's intentions.
Yeah, there's intentions. That's a lot of these characters in this game. There's a lot of characters who aren't necessarily villains, but they have ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives that, like, you know, that really help, like, kind of guide them. Yeah.
She's free right now.
All right, I'll put her in A for now.
Run May in A. Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay, so we're on the last character before we go into 2.0, and the name's gonna be funny. His name is Dr. Ratio.
I wonder what his gonna be.
And his ideal is that idiocy, like ignorance, is a disease, and people must be educated.
Okay.
And you'll get to see that flare like right now.
Okay.
Knowledge is as vast as the universe itself. And within the Intelligentsia Guild there is a figure. Exceptional. Maverick. Luminary. Whose every action radiates a quiet grandeur.
Ignorance is a malady that must be cured. I am Veritas Ratio, a scholar and educator. Should your mind exhibit symptoms of dullness, feel free to give the doctor a call. You learn to know yourself before your enemy, but it can still require encouragement. 0 points, 0 points. Next. Is that all? Not bad. 5 points.
Not the chalk throw.
Copying others rarely leads to improved results. Let's test your knowledge. No need to rush. Patience breeds success. Just as my calculations predicted. An interesting test of intellect.
He's not a bad guy either. He actually hates people who keeps knowledge to themselves, and he's basically saying education should be free and accessible for everyone.
All right, I'll put him in S tier because like I feel like there's like a general like just vibe about him that I just like a lot.
Oh, dude, yeah, he is such a sassy bitch.
That's exactly it.
He's a sassy bitch, but he means so well. Anyways, before we get to it, we're going to take a little small breather and move to Penacony. So from here, we go into the 2.0 territory. And we enter a new planet called Penacony, which is... Because you don't really see this as like an actual setting in video games, is that 1920s to 1930s New York City, America themed area. You don't really rarely get to see. Usually people like, you know, when people put in a fantasy, they would be like Europe or Japan or China. However, it's decided, let's make a sci-fi version of old America.
Okay.
And every new version, they actually put a music video, and this is one of them. And you'll get to see little snippets of all the characters involved that you get to see later too. This is White Knight.
I want you to show me your fantasy. No past and no future. That's what I need. The groove pass it over. We'll wait and see. Even I might blank out you and me. I thought that dream could light away. Take me higher, take me away. Whoa, oh, be my savior, take me away. Take me away. Deep in dark once more, you're hosting a magic show I cannot escape. There's nothing else left for me to do. Going to the other side, other side. I don't wanna be alone tonight. Only me with your other side. There's no one else left for me to lose. Heading to the other side, other side. Whoa, whoa,
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a land of
One Dreams at
dreams.
Midnight. Yeah,
It's the
One
land.
Dreams at Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And honestly, if I have to say so myself, out of all the gacha games I played, that chapter is probably one of the best written chapters I've gone through. It's
Okay.
so well done. Anyways, to mark that first 2.0 celebration, they released Black Swan.
Black Swan.
She is the path of remembrance. And those people are very obsessed with archiving and recovering memories of the past.
Okay.
And this was the first introduction to that path.
Okay. We can't escape.
Relax. This is just a dreamscape. Life is a winding labyrinth. With memories, our sole companions. People believe they're facing the present and the future, yet fail to realize we're all moving toward the past. Memories are different. There's more than one destiny to choose from. The road ahead is visible.
Tarot
Open
card
your
head
eyes
ass.
and face
Yeah.
your fears. How else will you find the answer? There might be death. Or another price to pay.
A lot of mind bendiness in this one.
But fear not. Unless I erase them, you won't forget.
She's interesting.
They made Gambit into a girl.
Basically, Gambit, but a girl.
Mm-hmm. Also, you're gonna see a lot of mindfuckery shit in like from this version because Penacony is the land of dreams. You enter
so
by dreaming. That is the concept.
Okay. Well,
So that was Black Swan.
Black Swan. I think I'll put her in B for now.
B. Ooh, that's surprising.
I don't know. Like something about this felt like really. I don't know. Like I wasn't getting like the full scope of it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, okay. To be fair, the next two trailers are going to you're going to enter into two trailers that has been the most watched by the whole fandom.
Okay.
And it starts with Sparkle, and just like Sampo, she is. Oop.
Oh, hang on a second.
Yep.
What's up?
just gonna give them a little bit of a private time. I'm gonna load it up though. I'm gonna close that and that. We're good.
All right, we're back.
All right, so
yeah, I'm good.
Just like Sampo, she is Elation, and Elation is known to pretty much fuck around and prank because it's fun, and you'll see that right here.
Yeah.
This is Sparkle.
Guns. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
There's only one bullet left. Wanna play a game? What's your wager? The life of a faker.
Wait, a Joker? Or like Jigsaw?
He is kind of a Joker, I guess.
Let me tell you what foolishness is.
Puts like one bullet in a gun.
Pretend to be smart like you do. Then, what is a fool?
God, that reminds me of like of a certain character too.
Oh yeah.
Like I do.
Kuromi, was it? Kuro something.
Something like that, yeah.
What is elation? Me. I am elation.
Here we go. We have our first I can picture character. Wow.
Were you scared just now?
Those are that's the masked fools. That is the people of Elation.
All right, I'll put her in S tier. That was a solid ass trailer right there.
Yeah, that was a bomb ass trailer. You're gonna see another one right now.
Yep.
Actually, remember when I told you about emanators? People who are given the authority to use the god's power by a fraction.
Yes.
This is the first character. This is the first official character we get to play as an emanator. And her name is Acheron.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Pinnacle. The Charming Festival is here, and guests from all walks of life
Ooh, very a little differently this time.
Apply your color.
Illusion or reality? Care to guess?
Either way, dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
What did you say? Why don't you talk some sense?
Do your worst. Our existence is fleeting as dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Stream forth.
Ah, the sword.
The gleam of old.
Restore this lost memory. Apply your color.
You know, just to show how strong an emanator is.
Yeah.
I've seen her before.
Find me. Find me. Your end, my origin.
All that is past has returned to nihility. Just like tears eventually disappear in the rain.
There is nowhere to go but forward.
One person does that. Damn.
Big black hole. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, damn, that's crazy.
Apply your color.
Find me.
Wow, it's very good.
That is Acheron.
I'm gonna put them up in this as well for just a standout trailer. Like also like just badass powers altogether too.
Oh yeah, so just letting you know, that is just, you know, what emanators do. That is their power.
That's their power. Okay.
Yeah, that's how strong they are. So every time there's an emanator that comes out in Star Rail, we all try to pull because they're going to be strong as balls.
Okay.
Anyways, we're gonna go to Aventurine. He's the kind of character with a luck that I wish I had. Aventurine. He's one of the Space RS people as well.
If you had the chance,
So he's like a character.
Return, but risked losing 100% of your principal, what would you do? The math is simple. There's no way to define the value of a single chip.
Oh god, all the fangirling
But
happening
I
with him.
believe the chip is worth a miracle. The dice are cast. It's all or nothing now.
My man's rich.
And
This
very
is
lucky.
humanity in its most primitive form. But life would be quite dull if it were just an unending series of wins, wouldn't
Like
it?
he's a gambler, but a very lucky gambler.
Indeed.
Let me see. Are you brave or foolish?
Let's raise the stakes. The wager will be life and death. And the prize, everything. There seems to be a slight misunderstanding, my friend. At this table, you are the challenger.
By the way, that's an actual thing he does. The golden coins coming from the sky. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he
just
does.
showering them.
Yeah, that's actually what he does.
You see?
Wow.
He actually summons coins from the sky, and that's how you deal damage with him. Even though he's a tank.
A tank who deals damage that way, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in A. A for Aventurine.
A for Aventurine. Okay. We're gonna go look at Robin. She is the idol. She's the idol.
character.
Yeah, she's the idol character. You're gonna be obvious. It's gonna be very obvious when you see that, and it's obvious what she's inspired from. It's a music video, so I'm just gonna let it play.
That's it. Down in the row. Of course, there's always a dark side to that fame.
She's so broken.
Off the ground and tap your feet. Look, stars are near when you feel the beat. We're bound for greater height. Oh, oh, oh. Take a leap into the place. Don't lose yourself in mundanity. Join my dream, it is the right time. Oh, oh, oh. Leave it all behind. Get ready now. Sing along. Welcome to my world. Renew your definition. Whoa, so high. We'll show and go beyond horizon. Side by side.
Ooh.
She's so broken.
Wow.
She's such a
Really?
She's such a broken. She's such a broken
Character.
support. Yeah.
Mm.
That's
I'll
Robin.
put up. I'll put up Ernest. Like Robin seems like a pretty fucking solid ass character.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that song. That keeps playing when you use her ult in the game.
Oh really?
Every time you use her ult, that song plays, and I like it was great. It was cool. When you hear it for like 200, 300 times because she is meta, it gets like, oh my god, please change into a different music.
Oh, okay.
She does have like 4 different songs that she sings throughout the game, but like it's only that one. And then we're like, why don't you just shuffle music, please? All right.
Please, Robin, release another hit.
Yeah,
Robin's
basically.
like, no.
Robin's like, no, I
I'm
like
like-
this song. This is my album.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into our first Galaxy Ranger. Basically, these guys are bounty hunters for the good.
Galaxy Ranger.
Yeah, Galaxy Ranger.
I see Cowboy too, so I'm like,
Yeah. So basically, Galaxy Rangers are really group of fanatics, like crazy, like good bounty hunter people who enact justice and like shooting down bad guys.
Okay.
They're good people. And this is Boot Hill, one of those characters. And they're all, and when I say they're all very special and crazy, you'll see.
Okay. Special and crazy.
Jade, spokesperson for the IPC Strategic Investment Department, responded with,
This is a big deal, Cowboy. Of course, it'll be dangerous.
How big?
IPC big enough.
you have a new bounty. Please process it as soon as possible.
He's crazy, but I love him. Best Riz.
Ooh, the two-tone hair too. Like, damn.
Bring it on, baby. Let's duel. Fair and square. Waiting in line for a bullet? Don't worry. This one's on me. Here, I'll give you a chance. Aim here. Just kidding,
Yeah.
Fudgehead.
Oh, by the way, he can't swear.
Really?
Yeah, we'll tell you
Like,
later.
I think I was like, is there a reason why, or like?
Yeah, but I'll tell you later.
Ah, not the moonwalk. What are you, Michael Jackson? You hit the smooth criminal all the way through that fucking like sequence.
Quit yapping. Lock and load, or dig your own grave. Of course, remember to aim for the heart.
Damn.
Your bounty is complete. How would you like to land?
Good question.
Wow.
So, because he was a human that got robot replacement parts, the doctor actually gave him like a sensor thing. So every time he swears, it comes out different. So instead of the word fuck, he says fork.
Oh my god.
That's cool,
You know, honestly, I might put him in my top 3, like just like based on the swagger alone. Like, I liked him a lot.
Oh, dude, holy yes, he has got so much swag.
Mm-hmm.
That guy,
a lot of it.
Yeah, he's also one of the cheapest character to build.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he is the epitome of I'm going to choose you and you're going to die or I'm going to die.
Okay.
But if you know how to play him well, they're gonna die.
Okay.
Anyways, we're gonna go through Firefly. This is gonna be a little bit different than you're used to, but you'll see.
Okay.
I repeat, requesting reinforcements.
It's a bit of a spoiler, but honestly, whatever.
I repeat, requesting reinforcements. Siege unit has lost signal. Strike unit will engage target. We're under fire. Darn it. Is the experimental weapon ready yet? Darn it.
Hello, Big Mac.
Unfortunately, I was also born a weapon. To be destroyed. It's our destiny!
Oh, what the hell?
Yep.
Huh. Oh no, she got exploded.
Glamot's Iron Cavalry.
And now,
Celeron. Hunter.
then who will you be in the future?
I don't know.
To burn to ashes is the honor of Clamoth's Iron Cavalry. Like destiny, it cannot be defied.
But for that, I still have the right to choose.
Huh, interesting.
Even if I'm like a firefly to the flame.
Technological transformation, but like it's clearly Mecha.
Yep, Gundam.
Man, that was really intense.
In the future, I will be a firefly and live for myself until I die. And burn to ashes.
How cute.
That is Firefly.
That is indeed Firefly. I'll put her up in A. Like that, she's a really interesting character.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she
Like
is core central of Penacony, so
okay.
you'll learn in the future. Remember when I told you there's a character that's more like Yelan than the
Yelan, right?
Than the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be that character. Her name is Jade. She's also Space IRS.
Space IRS.
Told you. Where there's a will, there's a way. But a will can also bring death. Tell me. You naughty child.
It's not me.
Oh yeah, you. You're right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll talk.
No need for a will. I shall take
Yes, she steps.
Yep.
After all, there's never just one will. The quantity is not bad, but the quality is lacking. You woke it up?
Ah, the snake.
That snake.
Once the will is ignited, it will spark even more desires. Too bad the farce is over. And all that's left are the ashes of greed.
Not a bad character, apparently.
Not a bad character.
Not
apparently.
a villain, and truly.
I think I found my third.
That's your third, top three? I mean, you can still change over time. You still got.
I mean, I can. Yeah, it's like a quicker rest, but like,
Yeah.
like at least like the early top three is like that right now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's for like the early top three has been established. But yeah, that was Jade. Apparently not a villain.
Jade. Not a villain.
Not a villain, but a space RS, which I think inherently is kind of evil to some degree. But you know what? I guess it's not. And we're gonna go back to Space China for a little bit because they made like a story arc here.
Okay.
There's 4 trailers here, but 2 of them will be it's not in English, so we're gonna have to turn cash on for that one.
Okay, that's fine.
But before that, we're gonna go for Yun Li.
Okay.
If you like a guy with swords, here's a girl with swords.
Girl with swords.
See, that's Yun Li.
What's up?
Don't let looks fool you, by the way.
Darn you!
So biz.
Catch.
Finally! Hold it! Give it back! Where'd it go? Here you are! Don't worry, sis.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Caught you.
So much bluster. Trying to catch you.
Good doggy, don't block the way!
Big sword.
No.
I said,
Damn.
don't block the way.
Looks like you're looking for this.
No.
Dear,
You'll love that.
Now you can make her crash out.
let's go, old metal! For my skewers, you'll pay with your life!
Well, damn.
No.
She is strong. But that was Yun Li.
Don't get between her and her food, because she will
Kill you.
She will fuck. She will,
No, she will
fucking
kill you. There's no alternative. She's going to kill you. She's a counter character too. She gets hurt, she hit you back. That is actually the way she plays.
Oh. I'll put her in an A.
All right.
I'm starting to feel it for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, we're also very coming home stretch. We're past halfway mark, way beyond it. So. All right, we're gonna go to cooking now. So because yeah, his name is Jiao Cho. He is a I mean, you can see it right now. Medicinal cooking.
One of those types.
Raw ingredients.
Wait, actual like.
Yeah, I thought this was all animated. We're like, oh my god, this is good quality animation. Oh no, it's actual real life.
Yeah.
Fragrance. As the saying goes, food is medicine.
Becky just decided to cook the food.
Eat freely and don't hold back. Please, do me the honor of tasting and offering your thoughts.
It's so fancy. What benefits could this steak possibly have?
Allow you to run faster and jump higher.
Is that so? Then I'll have another plate.
Eat to your heart's content. This is just a small matter.
No need to put on an act. What about this hot pot?
Well, while it might come off as a bit arrogant, when it comes to healing, it's quite effective for treating a great assortment of pains. Limb paralysis, insomnia, and overactive dreams. It indeed has miraculous effects. The main course is done. Would you like some dessert?
Wow.
My man's cooking.
Delicious.
By the way, that guy is voiced by Sethis from Three Houses.
Really? Wow.
So every time I see him, all I hear from him is, "I have something to ask of you."
I like their aesthetic, especially that show is like really solid.
Yeah.
I think I'll put them in S.
All right, Jiao Cho and S. The next two trailers are that in the midway they had a voice actor strike, which is not actually a strike; it was just refusal to work, whatever. So these two trailers are not English dub, so we're gonna have to put captions on.
Right.
You saw Jing Yuan, one of the generals. This is the other general, and her name is Fei Xiao. It's her right there. She is also one of fan favorites. And you'll see here.
What? Oh no! What the drunken match is going on here? Don't touch that.
Yep.
I figured they'd have drunken boxing in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought you were drinking tea, but like realizing that was wine, I'm like, oh wait a minute.
She is drinking wine, even though she's weak and against alcohol.
臆病者が捕食者を語るなって。思い上がるじゃなければ将軍なんてやれないわ。主が誰なのか心に刻みなさい。泉州妖精の天撃将軍は憂いなし悔いなしで敵なしよ。
Kind of gives like Sonata vibes from Naruto, honestly.
Oh yeah. But...
強くもなく飲めば大暴れか。
Damn.
And that's Fei Xiao.
I'm sorry, guy, like someone, please send her to an AA, please.
Just like, please, like, send her out, please. Ah,
I'll put her in S. she's cool.
She is very cool. The next one is Lingsha.
Lingsha.
She is a medic, scent medic, but like you'll see what I mean.
静かにあなたの悩みは匂いでわかります。恐怖の匂い取り除いてあげましょう。まずは真摯に私に委ねてください。助けて。あなたは誰？あなたは誰？煙は自然と上がるもの。
She's also a bit of a dragon kind.
A bit.
そこですか。この世のすべては過ぎゆく運営に過ぎません。心の病には心の薬が必要です。炎が消えれば煙もなくなる。あなたの恐怖がこんな形をしていたなんて。
何度も何度もここはお前が来ていい場所じゃねえ。
そうですね。ですがあなたもここにいるべきではありません。どうぞ。邪悪の気は除きました。では次の方。
Interesting.
She's a healer, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I imagine she's not a healer.
No, like in the game, she's technically a healer, but she does more damage than a regular DPS character.
Okay, I'll put her in A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's nice, but like not too crazy. Oh yeah, this is a music video.
Another one. Okay, cool.
So this is a game. She's also a Galaxy Ranger.
Okay.
Do you know fucking Ryo? You know Ryo, right?
I remember from earlier. Yeah.
No, like Ryo, the
Oh,
artist, Japanese artist Ryo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she sang this one. This is her song.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently,
nice.
apparently her aesthetics match with Rappa, so it's like, you know what? Let's just make a music video for her too.
Wow.
Again, bounty hunter.
Yep, that's definitely real.
Yeah. That is real. Yes, she's a ninja. Yep.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell?
Yep.
That's cool. Nice.
That's
very
bad.
stylish.
Yeah.
Very stylish.
She actually like basically an Asian version of Kimberly, honestly, if you ask me to be real.
Really?
You know Kimberly from Street Fighter, right?
From yeah.
Yeah,
I remember like the
similar
like
vibe.
The graffiti, and like yeah.
Because that's actually what she does. She also has like spray game graffiti stuff as well.
Okay, I'll put her in A.
Yeah, she's also like one of the top DPSs right now too, as well, if I recall. All right, we're slowly reaching the end of 2.0, and we're going slowly to 2.3. So 2 more trailers, and we're gonna start with Sunday. Yes, the guy's name is Sunday. They named him Sunday. You know what? I'm not even gonna question why they decided to name him a day, but he is Sunday.
His name is Sunday. I mean, I'm not gonna question like why did he name that girl March 9th or sorry March 7th.
To be fair, yeah, that's true. Also, one of the best supports in the game.
I was once Bronze Melodia, listening to the pleas of those who were suffering, knowing there were no gods who would save people unconditionally. To change anything, you can only rely on yourself. I will overcome the thorns. I have heard the call. There's always a paradise that needs to be built, even if I should melt and fall before reaching it.
Behold that vow, like the sun in the sky. It does not restrain with violence, or persuade with arguments. May this arduous journey of ours lead us starward.
Oh yeah, he is the big brother of Robin.
Oh, he's Robin's big brother?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's Robin's big brother.
I'll probably put him in B, really.
Yeah, nothing special on that trailer.
Nothing special. Well, that's really, yeah, nothing really.
Remember Ting Yun? The merchant fox girl?
Merchant, yeah.
With the fan?
Yes, the fan. Oh, the fan. Yes.
Yeah. She has another form.
Is there anything
Welcome to Fugue.
Wait, that's her form. Okay.
Yeah. Fugue. This is Fugue. Won't tell you exactly how, but
no, that's understandable.
You can only pick one.
We'll see how it goes.
Then let's go. The cosmos stretches far and stars fill the sky. And I have not seen
seen enough.
Skewers!
Don't get upset. You're in good hands.
She was so ready to deck her.
Yeah, I was gonna say like she's about to like fucking pull out and punch her in the face. I gotta just give her sweets and a plate her.
Yeah.
Compensation on the double.
Can't walk straight, huh? The
Ow,
shoes
ow, ow.
are meant for decent people. Why don't you ask them? There are countless sites in this universe. Why choose this one? Because this is the one I cherish. But this isn't yours. This is mine.
Oh, that's creepy.
Go.
Boop.
That's Fugue.
Damn, I gotta say, like compared to her original form, like
Yeah,
definitely a step up.
Yeah, if you like look at the side by sides.
Yeah, I'm inclined to put her in S actually. Like,
yeah,
she's like a huge step up from that original.
yeah. Fugue is a wonder. She is still a very good debuffer for multiple reasons. Anyways, that was the 2.0 line, and now we're going to 3.0. New planet called Amphorius.
Okay.
And it's based upon ancient Roman and Greek mythology. So if you liked Greek mythology and like gods and goddesses of Greek mythology, you're gonna see it here.
I got you.
That said, let's look at the version trailer first. It's also a music video. I don't know why they make it a music video. I'm not complaining though.
Hey, I mean, if they can, they will. Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, golden apple. Pan of Aranova.
That's 3.0.
Okay.
That's what we're dealing with here. And with the very start, remember the puppet guy, Herta?
Herta, yeah.
She's also an emanator. I forgot to tell you that. She's the
Really?
emanator of erudition. That's why she's that much egotistic. And in 3.0, her true self finally showed up.
Okay.
So this is her true form. This is like her in the flesh.
Thank you for making time in your busy schedules to gather here.
Dude, there's so many puppets. Holy moly.
Wheels have only a single purpose. Ensure Herda City remains great for all eternity. Now, let the noble creator witness your achievement.
That's her.
Wow, so that's her.
Centralization. You want to sort the Herdas into different grades? Let's just start over. Geniuses love stabbing each other in the back. Didn't you know? Oh.
Like, all these puppets are doing stuff for
This
her.
thing's really lasted 10
Yeah.
eras. Maybe by optimizing it. No copyright? Next. Is a fake! See? Haven't any of you noticed? Her style is totally different from ours. It's
Revolt.
This story isn't as dull as I expected. Remember, the biggest problem is having no problems at all.
It's like a goddamn heard of Civil War.
Come on, create some more problems with me.
And yep, she is beautiful.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know.
Sistine Chapel.
Yup.
Another failure. I'm perfect, as expected.
That is the Herta.
That is, it is crazy. I'll put that Herta in A.
In A? Alright.
Yeah.
Not too crazy, eh?
That's crazy. Like, you know, I dig the idea of a Herta Civil War, where it's like, you know, it's just like that one isn't the real one.
Uh-huh. But that's kind of like an everyday situation for her, which is the funniest part of it. I mean, she's okay with it because it could be a new breakthrough in knowledge, but who knows? Anyways, now from here on are all Amphoria's characters. These are all based off on gods and goddesses of Roman and Greek mythology. And we're going to start with Aglaia. This is Aglaia.
What a beautiful morning. Time for my perfect master to start her immaculate day. As a connoisseur, she speaks her mind. Perfect. As an overseer, she keeps her word. No. And as an artist, she pursues the superlative. Though occasionally, she can be somewhat impulsive.
Goddess of romance, by the way.
Won't you dance with me?
Those gorgeous steps. Her graceful bearing. Yet some insensitive brute always seeks to interrupt the irreplaceable moment. No matter, of course.
But I love her. She's my favorite character right now.
My master has everything under control. Who am I exactly? You needn't worry. I am an insignificant tool. If I can help fulfill that golden tragic wish, I am willing to be crushed to pieces.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold. Time to cut fate's thread. Die for me, garment maker.
As you wish.
soldier. This city is the bed where we are laid to rest.
Wow.
Yep, that is a Goliath. That is the first Emphorius character they show us.
Really? She's quite an interesting one, I'll say that.
Oh, she is my favorite character to play as right now, due to how funny her kid is.
Okay. I'll probably put her in A rank.
All right. 4 more left. And we're going to go
4 more
with
left.
Tribby. I think Tribby is more close to Hermes, I think. Hermes and another god. Like, usually they mix 2 gods. And also, yes, Tribby has 3 kids right there.
3 kids in a trench suit? In a trench coat?
Yep.
To protect the male from devastation? To maintain peace on our
Well, to be honest, it's one person split into multiple childlike things, but there's only 3 left. It's Hermes and like the Mistress of Fate, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, one of the most broken supports right now.
I'm surprised it's 3 kids and a freaking one character. Oh, jeez.
Underestimating us will cost you! See? Aggie, you have a secret message! Come get it!
Nice.
By the way, the Tribby is Aglaya's teacher, which makes that whole thing much funnier.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, again, it is one person that is split into multiple little kids.
Okay.
She is like the first gods.
I'll put them in A. Like, they're lovable scamps.
And now and now we're going to the god of war. His name is Mighty. I mean, very close. He's the epitome of I'm not dying, but I'm gonna fight anyways.
Okay.
Make your choice. The day will come when your back bears the mark of your demise. Make your choice.
Ooh. Welcome man too angry to die.
Yep. That what is it? That is what it is.
and strife. Submit or die.
Nice.
That is mighty.
Yeah, I can see where the Kratos thing comes from. He's basically anime Kratos. I put him in S tier.
Yeah. His kid actually does say he cannot die 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, so even if he dies, he comes back to life 3 times per battle.
Oh my god.
And
literally cannot die.
And also his damage increases every time he loses health. So that is his whole deal.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so because of the second anniversary, Castros became like a whole head figure of the anniversary. And she is the goddess of death.
Funeral 406.
Right.
She is Thanatos, basically.
Cabinets are overflowing with the unclaimed possessions of the dead. In the silence, I sift through the memories of the departed, as if they are my own. Funeral 562. I dreamed of a sea of flowers and a racing river coursing through it. Yet, all I can do is ferry the souls of the dead to the other side. Funeral 674. The war rages on, and death surges like a dark wave, chasing all who live. My only choice is to run with all I have, until... Death, once a pair of hands, has also split us in two, never to touch each other again. This journey has been so endless, so senseless. Yet even on the cold shore, will still be the scent of flowers.
Yes, that dragon is for us to control.
Wow.
New life or death.
Wow.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
That was Castris.
All right. I will put her in A. Like, very, very somber trailer, but like at the same time, like, again, obviously, like all you characters get like a lot of like great shine.
I think the most unfortunate is that they don't show her, the snippet of her summoning the dragon. Basically, she has a giant scythe and she makes a rift out of thin air, and a dragon just crawls out of it.
Right, exactly.
It's one of the coolest things, but they didn't show it here. And the last one is Anaxa. He is a scholar and a heretic. And he's coming out. He's coming out in like 2 days. So last one of the day. Here it is.
Here we go.
Citizens of Akama, heed my words. Only those with unwavering faith shall receive Kefali's protection. The flame of blasphemy shall not be allowed to take root here.
Gun.
faith offers no refuge to those lost in ignorance. The sacrilegious flame has likewise kindled the forge of discovery. It shall unmake the divine and serve me. Purge the ignorance from your mind. Let me open your eyes to the visage of truth. The gods rain fury upon you. And what of it? The gods shall scorn your very existence. I already do.
But the guy's like I give a fuck.
Like I give a fuck.
The gods' love for humankind is a childish fantasy. Cast aside this naivety. This body has long been tempered by near ruin. But reason, desire, and passion will always reignite the burning fire within my soul. Gods, decry it as blasphemy, if that is all you can do. For in truth, that is your fear. Yes, I, Anaxagoras, proclaim it with absolute certainty. We alone are the true gods of this world.
Ah, he's one of those types.
Mm-hmm.
No gods, no only man.
Only man. Yeah, no, he is basically what it is. He's the guy who's like, gods ain't gonna here to save you. It's humankind.
He's the Andrew Ryan of Honkai Star Rail.
Oh,
I'll put him in S tier actually.
All right.
Very interesting.
Well, that marks like the end of all the characters. We're not gonna get the Trailblazers. Honestly, that's gonna be another hassle to get through.
Yeah.
Any changes you want to make on this, or is this like your final? I actually didn't expect a male character to end up in top 3. Usually
it's all the women. Like I feel like a Boot Hill was really filled with just copious amounts of sauce. I'm like I had to put them up there.
No C. You didn't have a character that you actually you didn't have a character you hated.
I don't think there's anyone who's really really hated. Like maybe there are a few trophy ones, but I don't think there's anyone who really disliked as much.
Mhm.
Like there's always something about them that just made them a little bit likable, but not deserving of scorn entirely. You know.
What's surprising is that you put Black Swan in B. Usually, a lot of people do love Black Swan, and they usually put her up really high.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I don't know. Something about that that's never hit me as much as compared to the others.
Mm-hmm. So this is your final thing. You don't want to have a little switch it out, a Siswaru, second thoughts.
I'm looking back. Honestly, no. I think this is a pretty solid lineup as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Well, I think that's kind of it, and we did spend a good fucking 3.5 hours on it. I told you it's going to be long. You gotta go to bed now. You have to go to bed now. It's midnight.
Yeah, I gotta leave and go to work for 5 hours. So
yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna keep you any longer, but that was a good experience, man. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, no problem at all. Appreciate it.
And also, I kind of linked this stream to your channel. I hope that's
yeah, go for it.
It's good for you. It's already linked in, so it's I think it's gonna help you out and stuff. And in any
no
case,
problem at all.
Anyways, that was it. I think I'm probably gonna save all this whole footage and put it into a new video later on, but in time.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much, Sylverstone, for joining me. I'm gonna
No problem.
let you leave now. All right, bye.
Bye, y'all. Bye. Don't be shit talking when I'm gone.
Oh, man, that guy was boring. Damn, fucking idiot.
Who let this guy cook?
Oh no, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna share it to some of my friends, and they're definitely, from the looks of all the lists, people are gonna say who cooked because I can see 3 characters in there. There's gonna be a lot of hell to pay, but we'll see where that goes.
Hey, let me know, and I'll stand my ground on them if anything.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
I'll see you, man.
See you then.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right, that's it for me as well. We'll try to put this into a small video later on, but right now, I need to sleep. I woke up early for this, dude. Holy crap! I need to go to bed, Well, not bed. I want to just catch on like a 30-minute extra shut eye and then go from there. I'll also share this later. Bye.